Being in the learning and development field for almost 8 years, I was looking for a way to kind of advance my skill set and kind of increase my knowledge, because a lot of people have general experience with it, but in reality, when it comes to implementing it within the organization, it becomes a little bit more difficult if you don't have learning management experience or really even know how to develop it from square one. That's kind of the reason why I jumped into it, and it was a blessing in disguise, to be quite honest with you. Everything on the program transferred over. I actually got promoted in the middle of this program because of everything I was learning as I was applying. What I was learning in class, I was applying it directly to my position at work, and a lot of things I can take over is obviously ADDIE. ADDIE's huge when it comes to looking at the whole process and starting it from square one, looking at who's your learners and how to apply it in a way where when you're evaluating your instruction and your training, it makes sense, and obviously it meets all the requirements needed, not just on your learners, but for your key stakeholders as well. The accessibility course is probably the biggest one for me. Me being a veteran with disabilities, there's a lot of things that gets overlooked, especially for myself and doing training. I never thought about accessibility being one of the front important topics. So when I jumped into this course and I learned how a simple PDF has these background information that you should know to make it applicable for people to actually access, it kind of opened my eyes on how there's a lack of equality and equity for our learners out there, and trying to apply that to make sure that all our training meets the requirements for everyone. I got promoted for Director of Learning Development for my company. I work in aerospace. Right now it's to kind of stay within corporate for a little bit long, for 3 to 5 years, and try to build that program as much as I can, and then eventually try to get into consulting and start my own consulting firm. I would absolutely recommend it. One of the biggest things is if you're an individual who cares about helping people and helping people become the best, not just employees, but the best versions of themselves, taking a course like this that allows you to think outside the box, something that's a little bit not the norm when it comes to instruction, and something that's leading the forefront in terms of where technology and education can go together, you definitely need to get on this program. My biggest advice is just stay consistent and stay in communication with everyone. Everyone in this program is ridiculously helpful, starting from your classmates to Dr. Evans, who's the program director. Everyone's here to help you, and you can't forget about that, because like I said, in education, it's all about bettering your students, and the only way you're going to better your students is by bettering yourself.